from beautiful Corfu, Greece. We are wrapping up our time here. It's actually the last day. We're checking out in a few hours here. But I wanted to rewind in today's vlog and take you on the adventure that we went on this weekend here in Corfu. So the whole reason we came to Corfu on our digital nomad adventure here is that our next home base is going to be in Sarandë Albania. When you're going to that specific city in Albania, it is actually super easy to get to Corfu. There's a ferry that goes directly between them, but if you actually fly into Albania's main airport, which is Tirana, it's the only airport in Albania, it's a 5-hour bus ride to Sarandë. So what we decided to do is we decided to fly from Montenegro to Corfu instead of to Albania directly. However, we did have to fly all the way up to Latvia and then all the way back down here to Corfu, which I thought was a really silly flight path, but nevertheless, it was actually a really delightful day. It was a very serendipitous travel day, if we've ever had one. By the way, to that airport in Montenegro is very small, so sitting outside waiting for our check-in to open up. So just something to keep in mind. It's a little crazy here. We ended up in Latvia. It feels so good.
Good thing I put my jeans on.
And now, all the way back to Corfu. We had so much luck on this travel day. It was crazy. The lines in the Montenegro airport were so long, and the lady at the check-in desk, since we have our Capital One Venture X credit card and our lounge access, she walked us right through this 45-minute security line so we could go in and go to the lounge, which is absolutely unheard of. That just never happens. And when we got to Latvia, we needed to go into the Schengen area of Europe. There was no line at customs at all. They actually had to open up the desk for us to go through, which is crazy. So totally bypassed that other line. The lounge in Latvia itself was amazing, and I was having a really difficult stomach day, but they had food that I could actually handle at that moment, which just felt like such a blessing. And then too, when we got on our flight to come here to Corfu, we ended up getting switched to the emergency exit row. So yay for more legroom for my 6'5" fiance, but it was great. And then we picked up our rental car, we came here to our hotel in Corfu, and now here we are. So we spent 2 days driving around the island. We just decided to rent a car and explore, and we didn't really have a specific plan. A lot of it we just were doing on the go and on a whim, which is my personal favorite style of travel that me and Steven do, is when we rent a car and we just let the wind take us. It ends up being such a serendipitous trip, and we just find and discover all these things that we never really would have. And of course, I love Mamma Mia, so I love anything that is related to Greece. Back in phase 1, we did a longer version of this where we did island hopping. We went to 4 islands. We went to Paros, Naxos, Santorini, and Mykonos, which are such beautiful islands. My favorite was Naxos out of those, just to make a note of that, but those islands are a lot more south, so Corfu is more north, and it's right near Albania, like I said. So I thought that this was the perfect opportunity to come to Corfu, because I don't know if we came back to do more Greek islands. Corfu's really kind of out of the way here, so it's really perfect that we were able to tack this on. Anyways, I could talk about Greece all day, but instead I'm going to show it to you. I'll go through our first day and our second day of our Corfu road trip, give you a little tour of the island, and just show you what we saw. And it's been really special, so I hope you enjoy the adventure, and without further ado, let's get started. first stop we made on our road trip was to take a hike and see the viewpoint of Porto Timoni. This was probably the most gorgeous view we saw on the whole island of Corfu. The water was extremely vibrant and all these different shades of blue. There was an option to hike 20 to 30 minutes down to the beach itself, but considering we were experiencing some 90-degree heat, we just chose to admire it from above.
Breaking out a cold one with the boys.
We already got overheated here in Corfu, so this is Steven's sparkling water. This is my still water. Got a whole bucket of ice and lemons.
It's actually just vodka.
It looks like it actually does not. That is not what we're having. I think I would fall off this hill. At least there's a beautiful view, and eventually.
I know. Look at it.
Eventually, we will bounce back. Hiking in 90-degree heat is not.
Yeah, why do we do this to ourselves?
For these freaking beautiful views, man.
I know. They're incredible.
But every time I do it, I'm like...
It's always midday during the summer in these countries.
Will we ever learn?
No.
After we cooled off, we hopped back in the car and headed straight to a taverna for lunch. We were ready to eat our hearts out and have some real Greek tzatziki and moussaka.
I think you can build a house with this.
Moussaka. I think this is one of the best meals ever. This top-tier meal took place at Manthos Taverna, which is located on the northwest coast of Corfu. With our bellies full and hearts happy, we walked from our table down just a few steps right onto Agios Stefanos beach to relax on a beach chair and go for an afternoon swim. We're at a viewpoint and it's later in the day, so it's still sunny, but I'm not dying. It's gorgeous. Love it. The birds are just smoothly flying. The water is calm and colorful. You see the birds?
I was trying to catch it. See if it can land on my fingers.
Oh, goody.
Oh.
It's beautiful.
Get up the hill.
We got stuck. Oh my gosh, this route we're taking back is so not a normal road.
No, this is the craziest road that we've ever driven on.
Yeah, this is not.
There's no road. Back there was no road. It was literally just rocks, and the wheels were spinning out on top of the rocks, and they couldn't grasp. I mean, this is kind of getting close to what it was like. But
the GPS is very hopeful. It looks like this. Oh gosh. We probably should not have gone this way, but...
How would we have known?
How would we have known? The GPS does not warn.
There's a road up here.
Okay.
We're good.
We're getting out of the woods.
Yeah.
Are we out of the woods yet? After our unexpected adventure on the rocky island roads, we wanted to find a nice place to watch the sunset. So we opted for 7th Heaven Cafe on Logas Beach, scoped out a table about an hour beforehand, and had a front row seat to our first official Corfu sunset. Although we were still pretty stuffed from lunch, we grabbed dinner at Orchard Greek Family Taverna. There is nothing better than a family-owned restaurant around here. The next morning, we woke up and socialized with the Corfu cats at our hotel and hit the road for day 2 of our Greek island adventures in Corfu.
Ferry Coco.
Ferry Coco.
She's like, Ferry Coco? I'm like, Ferry Coco.
When we went to Naxos during phase 1, we went to this little cafe overlooking a beautiful viewpoint, and there was a Greek yaya there, and she taught Stephen one word, and it was Ferry Coco, which means apricot, because the apricots were in season. So how do you say this?
Ferry Coco.
Oh, that was pretty good.
Yeah, I'm Greek now. Don't you see the shirt?
In honor of her, now 2 years later, we are getting another Ferry Coco in Corfu, in Greece.
I love it.
So good.
Living for it. All right, should we try?
It's the one Greek word we know, actually. Yeah, go ahead. You try.
You sure? You gotta try together.
I'll try too. Okay.
Kind of bland.
It's a little bland. The ones in Naxos were better. Maybe they're not in season here.
You win some or you lose some.
It's for the novelty. It's
Exactly.
for the memory. Good morning. It is day 2 on our little weekend trip to Corfu here. We had to take care of some business this morning. This is a little digital nomad story. This is some of the antics that full-time travel. Oh my god, that view over there.
It's incredible.
Look at this view. So, these past few months, I haven't talked about it a ton on the vlogs, but I've been having really bad symptom flares. I've been dealing with chronic health issues since about 2019. And they've just really escalated quickly in these past couple months. So in a bit of desperation, I had some stuff shipped from the US to help me, some like supplements and things like that. And we got them shipped through DHL. It's been quite complicated to get the package because they've needed a form for customs clearance. We were in Montenegro before this, and the host was concerned, our Airbnb host was concerned that if we would have shipped it there, it would have gotten held up in customs and we would have left before it would have gotten there, which is fair because we've now left Montenegro and we still haven't gotten the package yet. So I ended up having it shipped to Corfu in Greece because this was where we were going right after Montenegro. It's in Schengen, which is good for customs purposes. And then also we still have access to Corfu from where we're staying in Albania by ferry. It's only about an hour, hour and a half by ferry in case anything got held up, which it did. So basically what's been happening is my package has been stuck in Athens for a very long time, probably like over 2 weeks now. Yeah. And I finally just got an answer a couple days ago that we were missing a form. We need a notarized letter that says that the package is for my personal use only, which I needed to get in person in Greece. So this morning, it's a Monday morning, finally the offices are open, we are in Greece, so we had to go and figure out how to do this. So DHL said there were 2 places we could do it. One of the places was supposedly a police station, but the laws changed, and as of 2 years ago, they don't do notarized letters anymore for this sort of thing, which is fine. So then we went to a different government office called the KEP office, and thankfully the woman there knew what I was talking about. I got my notarized letter for this package. I'm so excited. I'm so relieved. And then we went to the courier center where the package is going to be delivered. Unfortunately, like, they have no connection to DHL, so they weren't really able to, you know, push anything forward, but it's fine because I will just contact DHL directly through the internet and hope that everything will go well. So basically, that's the chaos that is going on. I don't think we've shipped much of anything out here during all of our travels, but
just an engagement ring.
Just an engagement ring, but thankfully that was a lot smoother.
In a sock.
Yes.
To Vienna.
That's it. But now, yeah, so honestly, like, I would not really typically ever ship myself anything out here. It's so complicated and difficult, but in a bit of my own health crisis, I'm like a bit desperate to get some assistance. So I hope by the time I edit this, I will have a clip to put in of me happily receiving this package. So thankfully, Steven is gonna come back to Corfu and pick it up whenever it arrives.
Oh, darn.
Darn, you might have to get another...
I have to get a Euro sandwich and a beer.
Exactly. Because he has more Schengen days left than I do because he went to Ireland instead of Iceland. If you can keep up with this journey, props to you.
You're to be the only one.
Yeah, I know. It's hard enough for us to keep up, but all that being said, that's more so for a side note if you're interested in the behind the scenes of the chaos of the full-time travel life.
Oh, and then bonus round, my phone is also broken.
Oh yeah.
So, and I can't charge it, so we're out here with one phone.
Yep.
And yeah, you know.
That's another fun thing that we're navigating. So we are, yeah, we're back on the road now. We're gonna go get some lunch. It's probably around noon. We tried to go, there's this place that's like a bee sanctuary thing. Mr. Honey is the host. I was really excited about that. I was really interested in going. Unfortunately, it's closed. A lot of things seem to be closed here on Mondays in Corfu, but that's okay. We are fine with that. We also went to another Euro place. They were closed. So now we're gonna go to a different restaurant. I hope that it's open. I hope that it's delicious. My favorite thing so far about Greece has been eating.
Which for someone with stomach problems, that's pretty incredible.
Oh, I know. I really haven't been able to eat for like the past week and a half or 2 weeks without having an intense flare. And to be fair, I felt very inflamed all day yesterday while eating, but at least I'm eating with joy because Greek food is so good. I wish I could eat my normal amount because I feel like it's a fraction, but I digress. We're gonna not worry about my stomach problems today. We're gonna focus on the joy of our last full day in Corfu and see what adventures are in store, because I feel like we are just being directed on some path today to get us wherever we're meant to go. We ended up at Angela Traditional Taverna. Here they serve all homemade food and there's no official menu, it's just whatever the chef decided to make that day. The owner brought us into the kitchen, explained what they had, and we picked which dishes we wanted to try.
This is sofrito, traditional Corfu.
Beautiful.
Beef. This with garlic or wine, but very special.
Okay. Reflecting back now, this is truly the restaurant that stood out above the rest. It was such a unique experience, and it's full of heart, character, family, and insanely good food. We've been daydreaming about it since the day we left Corfu.
Greece food is the best food.
You're correct.
Especially recommended.
That looks really good. We ordered the eggplant, tzatziki, octopus, and beef orzo. All homemade and all extremely delicious.
Could I get one more?
Yeah.
White wine?
White wine.
The dry.
Beef orzo. Good.
So good.
Okay, now we gotta try the octopus here. That is so good.
It's so flavorful.
Are you brave enough to eat this? This is good. What a blessed meal. We cleaned that up.
It was so good. I would do it again if I had another stomach.
Might be one of our best meals we've ever had. This cat is my mood after that meal.
That's the best slice right there.
Well, that was one of the best meals
That was the best
I've
meal.
had. We are on a roll for our Corfu lunches, and I am very thankful. That's the kind of place that I dream of going when we go to an island, or Greece, I guess, in general, like a family taverna, very local guy, very personal experience. Like, you feel like you're the VIP when you're there. And he gave us a bunch of food to go.
Wow, look at all this.
Some watermelon oranges, and then had to get some baklava. So amazing, literally amazing. Would definitely recommend that place. We are gonna go to the beach now and swim and sleep this off, and
eat more.
just keep enjoying our magical day in Corfu. Here's our car, Zuko. We call him Zuko, and
Because we're in Greece.
exactly, and he's swift, like Taylor. We spent the remainder of our afternoon at Agios Gordios beach swimming and watching yet another beautiful sunset. Then we had our final Corfu dinner at Sebastian's family taverna, filled with fresh meats, pita, and of course, tzatziki. Before we knew it, it was checkout day. Here's a little look at our hotel room at Hotel Nefeli. We were looking for something simple and affordable for this little getaway, and that's exactly what we got here, paired with some beautiful views from our balcony. This is our magnet. We like to grab a magnet everywhere we go, but this one we felt like was absolutely perfect because all we did in Corfu was go to tavernas. So this is literally the perfect magnet for us, and I love that there's the little black cat on there because on our second day at lunch there was a black cat that I was petting, so we saw this and immediately knew that this was going to be our magnet. And then the other thing we got was tzatziki lays. We haven't tried them yet. I'll let you know how they are. They look delicious though. We had so much tzatziki. It's crazy, and I can only imagine that as a potato chip these would taste really good. He's ready to go. It's moving day. As I mentioned at the beginning of this video, the whole purpose of our trip to Corfu was to take the ferry over to our next home base in Sarandë, Albania. After going through customs and waiting at the ferry port, soon enough we were on the boat and sailing off to our next destination. stops from Greece on our ferry to Albania because I'm hungry.
It's like Tzatziki.
Really, is it good? Oh my god. That's a good flavor. Those should be worldwide. I'm just saying ways.
I would eat them all the time.
Oh my gosh. They have such cool flavors out here. Big fan, big fan. That's the perfect way to wrap up our time in Greece. Depending on what ferry you choose, the travel time from Corfu to Sarandë can be anywhere from 30 minutes to an hour and a half. Soon enough, we were approaching our beautiful Albanian beach town that I'll be telling you all about in our next travel vlog. Make sure to subscribe so you can follow along for that next adventure. So that wraps up our trip to Corfu. I hope you guys had as much fun watching this vlog as we did exploring this beautiful island. Greece has definitely secured its top spot in my top 5 to 10 favorite countries, probably top 5. And it's always such a dream to come here. I absolutely love it, and Corfu was really special. We're gonna take home some really incredible memories from here. It is romantic, it is beautiful, it is magical, and it is just full of character and fun experiences. So, and tavernas. It is full of really good tavernas. I recommend all the ones we went to, but especially the 2 lunch spots. So thank you again so much for watching. If you want to stick around for more travel vlogs and adventures and just life in general, make sure to subscribe to my channel. You can hit the bell notification if you want to know when new videos are posted. And I'm just so thankful you're here. I'm so thankful I got to share this beautiful experience with you, and I'm so excited to see where our adventures take us next. And we're officially off to Albania, so I'll see you there, and I hope you and yours have a wonderful rest of your day. Bye.
Your whole freaking package.
Oh my god, it's here!
There you go.
Thank you.
I've been carrying around that in my back.
What did you get again?
I got Greek wine, red and white. I got Cinderella and Prince Charming. I got Jess's package and Greek gyro sandwiches.
And a lemon loaf from
And
Starbucks.
a lemon loaf from Starbucks.
Steven went to Corfu to go get my package that we've been waiting 3.5 weeks for. It's finally here. These are the Cinderella figurines he got. It's Lily James' Cinderella 2015.
And it's Kit.
And it's Kit, Rob Stark. My package is here! Yay! Oh, I'm so relieved.